Tonight we continue to track developing news on the possibility of the federal government taking possession of land in the valley to build a border wall. We reported yesterday about a letter from the Department of Justice to Aurora Flores Trigo, a Sullivan city.
In that letter, the feds state that they would need at least an acre of her family's 10-acre property to construct the wall. Trigo says her family has not yet made a decision about whether or not they will abide by the government's request or fight to keep their land.
Other valley families have taken the government to court in attempts to keep their land. Channel 5's Ana Anguiano joins us live from her newsroom to explain. Ana?
10 years ago, RGV professor Dr. Eloisa Tamez went head-to-head with the government. They wanted to build a border fence on her property. Dr. Tamez didn't give in. Instead, she fought the government for 2 years in court to keep what she says was rightfully hers. Nearly a decade after a 2-year-long battle with the federal government,
the total amount of land that the government took that was grabbed from me was 0.25 acres, so a quarter of an acre.
Dr. Eloisa Tamez is still fired up.
I say taken from me because I did not agree to do it. It was just done.
She took the feds to court when they told her they would be taking a quarter acre of her 3-acre property in El Calaboz. Dr. Tamez says the federal government offered her $100 for her property. It's been in her family since the 1700s.
I am indigenous to this land. I didn't come here from anywhere else. I was here. My ancestors were here.
As construction for President Trump's border wall comes about, at least one Valley family has already received a pink slip in the mail. They want just over an acre of Aurora Flores Trigo's property.
They need to start asking questions, and they need to look at everything that the government presents to you.
Tonight, Dr. Tamez urges the Trigo family and anyone else who gets that letter from the government to stand up.
We cannot be afraid to ask that our rights be recognized. We cannot be afraid to do that.
Dr. Tamez lost the fight to keep her land, but hopes the battle she fought makes others fight too, if not for their property.
So what another wall or a taller wall signifies to me is just another Band-Aid to a symptom. It's another symptom to take care of a problem, and the problem is not dealt with.
But for a better solution to the immigration issues plaguing the U.S.-Mexico border. During her court battle, the government upped Dr. Tamez's compensation for her land to an undisclosed amount. She says a majority of that money went to create a scholarship fund for graduate nursing students at RGV. Dr. Tamez says though the court battle wasn't about the money, it was a battle for her rights. Live in the Channel 5 newsroom, Ana Anguiano, Channel 5 News at 10.